All right, we back. Mercy Sports Talking in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Detroit Lions lose out on Robert Saleh to the New York Jets. You think the Jets would probably be the worst possible scenario ever for him, knowing that they had Todd Bowles, who was a defensive coordinator too a few years ago, and it didn't work. And also Arthur Smith declines in-person interview or second interview with the Lions. And like he going to the Atlanta Falcons. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And about Robert Saleh, it is what it is. Me personally, I thought he would be a good coach, but I prefer Marvin Lewis over him because he did it before. Okay, and just because you're a great defensive coordinator or an average defensive coordinator, it don't mean you're going to be a bad or great coach. It don't. People got to understand the head coach got so much on his plate. You know, when something going wrong on the team, shut up. Come on. He's such a crybaby, dude. When something bad happened on the team, it brought down to the coach. Two players get into a fight, come down to suspend somebody. It really boiled down what the coach want to do. So it's hard for a coordinator to call plays. And if you calling plays as a coordinator, you putting a game plan together, you really just basically saying the defensive coordinator is the assistant coach and the special teams is assistant coach. You know, because it's hard to pay attention to everything that's going on. It's a lot of decisions that need to be made as a head coach. And like I said before, everybody thought Robert Saleh was our savior. You know, I think a lot of people was getting excited about him. More people got excited about him than any other candidate that we had, to be honest. You know, but we had too many, in the last, 4 coaches, we had too many first-time coaches. You know what I'm saying? Rob Marinelli, Jim Schwartz, and Matt Patricia. And to be honest, it don't even, you know, it's hard to be a first-time coach and it worked. Just think about all the second-time head coaches that it really worked for. Bill Belichick, you know what I'm saying? It really jumped for him in New England. He seen what he was able to do wrong. You could just keep going on and on and on about coaches. That Dick Vermeil is another one. He finally jumped with the Los Angeles, or with the St. Louis Rams. He finally got a championship. You know, so it's hard to ask somebody to, you know, be a one. But look at Nick Saban. He won a national championship at LSU, but he didn't create the powerhouse that he created at Alabama, neither at Michigan State. It takes time. Oh, come on, man. Cry, baby. Hope when it come down to it, you go, I, where I need you to. But yeah, everybody, Robert Saleh, I guarantee you he probably gonna fail in New York. Shut up. I guarantee you he probably gonna fail in New York. You know, because that's a organization with no direction. And he probably would have failed here. We're an organization that didn't have too much direction. You know, and hopefully, you know, remember the GM been there. You know, with come on, man. Hold on. Come on, man. We're going to the dog store. But should have went to K9, but shit, that would have been a little bit longer trip with him. But yeah, I'd rather go with experienced coach. You know, I think we're a little bit more stable than the Jets. I would say they probably got more cap room, more a higher draft pick, but they didn't have higher draft picks before. And I'm interested to see how Saleh does there. And I wish them the best. You know, first what they say, first Islamic or first Arab coach to be a head coach in the National Football League. I hope he succeeds. Personally. You know, but that's a tough job unless they really ready to turn it around. And you know, I kind of turned around on Sam Darnold. I seen Sam Darnold this year. I think Sam Darnold can play. Personally, I think that guy got talent. I think he got talent. Come on, go sit in my lap. He still. Boy. He close to getting a doggy seat though. But people act like that's a big loss, and I'm tired of first-time coaches. You know, a lot of people issues because Marvin Lewis didn't get over hump in Cincinnati. I'm fine with that. I like Marvin Lewis been 0-7 with 3 different teams in the playoffs. The Lions ain't made 7 playoff games this century. You know, and I think part of him getting over the hump was just having Andy Dalton as a quarterback. I think it was a lot to do, and then having an offensive line, and you don't have an issue in Detroit with the line. In my opinion, you don't have that issue. For real. You got an offensive line. You got an O-line. You know, quarterback, y'all got to find that together. Y'all got to find that together. That's the thing about the quarterback. We got to find that. We got to find that joker. Because Matthew Stafford ain't it. I hope he do request a trade, request to get released. Because I seen the light. I seen it. But, I mean, it don't really hurt my feelings. I don't know what it was. I think the Lions was pretty much waiting. They were waiting for a general manager. I think that's what it boiled down to. They was waiting for a general manager. And they got him, and it just took a little bit too long, you know? Sorry. Took a little bit too long. And, come on, dude. I'm telling you, man. This dude's a crybaby. It's down. You gotta complete your training, young Jedi. It's down. Stop barking at people. Please. That's why I love my big dog. He don't do none of this. Good boy. Love you too, dude. Just a baby. But I'm tired of wrestling with you. Stay. Well, I gotta get ignorant with this dog, man. Gotta be mean. I don't want to be mean. But yeah, apparently Arthur Smith, has turned down an opportunity with the Lions to interview a second time, and like he gonna be the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. So Atlanta didn't get Brad Holmes. We got him because they was in the mix for Brad Holmes. He lived in Atlanta for 18 years, and you know, they end up getting Arthur Smith. I didn't want Arthur Smith at all. I didn't see the qualities in Arthur Smith to be a great head coach. I mean, I ain't know much about him other than he been a Tennessee offensive coordinator, but you know, I didn't like his last game plan where they were stopping Derrick Henry with Baltimore, and he didn't get Henry involved in the passing game. You know, that was my whole issue about it, and I definitely didn't want him as a head coach at all. So I'm glad that Atlanta got him, and like they got a lame duck head coach. You know, like they got another lame duck head coach, and that's on them. You know, so I didn't really think Arthur Smith, you know, was a guy on top. He was on the bottom of my list. You know, but people still mad. I mean, somebody can get fired. You got Anthony Lynn who got fired. You got you know, Marvin Lewis out there, Egg Bieniemy still out there. You know, most people think Darrell Bevell is gonna be the next head coach, and I definitely can see that. You know, I definitely can see the Lions doing an SOL, making a good move, GM. And people say, well, I like Darrell Bevell. I don't like Darrell Bevell. He's a bitch. When he threw Patricia under the bus about that first down, and then he threw Braden Coombs under the bus, he not no leader. What Mike Tomlin did with Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown being problems, that's being a leader. Handling behind the scenes, you know, making sure you put water in the fire. Knowing Darrell Bevell, somebody give him problems, he's going to have them traded. No, he's not a head coach quality. And that would be the worst case scenario for the Lions to hire Darrell Bevell as the head coach. The worst case scenario. Not Egg Bieniemy, not none of these other candidates out here. Even somebody from the CFL will be a better candidate than Darrell Bevell. For real. What you got on your whiskers, dude? What you got into? But that'd be the worst case scenario in my opinion. Darrell Bevell, it don't get no worse than that. They can hire River Rules head football coach, and it's better than Darrell Bevell. So hopefully they don't do that. But I think if you're looking at the best coach available right now, you know, we'll see somebody get fired. You know, who knows? Somebody get fired as we speak. But I think just looking at the situation, you know, Arthur Smith, I didn't want him. I think I speak for a lot of people. I didn't want him. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, only thing worse than Darrell Bevell was hiring another guy from New England organization, like Bill O'Brien, Josh McDaniels. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst case scenario. But moving on, we'll see what they do. Hopefully it's somebody that I like Marvin Lewis, Eric Bieniemy, somebody like that. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, response, and video request. Keep sharing the videos. Don't forget we on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Once again, all the links in the description. That's what I meant to say. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. PayPal in the description. And he ready to go into the dog store, man. So appreciate the love, support. We gone.